Okay, I think I'm live. Actually, we're gonna check the. I'm gonna go to my stream. This was not supposed to be a live stream today, but it is. This is now a live stream now because we have multiple tornadoes on it. It's been a pretty significant event so far with these storms. Um. Yeah, I was not supposed to go live for severe weather today, but these storms have been they've been doing a lot. Hold on one second. One second. Let me see. Okay, there we go. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me? Yeah, I think you guys can hear me. I just want to make sure. Okay, so we have a particularly dangerous situation right now. There is a strong damaging tornado on the ground that is doing pretty significant damage in south of what's this, Cosi, Texas. This is heading into White Rock in Headsville in Texas. And this is gonna go close to the Twin Oaks Rizzo River, or I don't even know how to pronounce that. Reservoir. Not sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, there is a big damaging tornado on the ground that is moving towards what's this? I think that says Heatsville. Yeah, Heatsville or Headsville in White Rock. As you can see, you can see the velocity coupler right here. This is where your tornado is at, and it's moving into this general vicinity down there. So Prairie, you're in that general vicinity of this tornado. And White Rock, you are about to, I think you could possibly see the tornado right now. I would take shelter immediately because this is a big damaging storm that is heading your way. Like I said, this is a pretty strong and healthy supercell. It's all by itself. It has all the ingredients to itself. It's been doing damage for a while. So we got to take note of that. We also have multiple other tornado warnings as well. Like this one up here. This one looks very significant. This is also a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. I think that was just issue right now. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 6 miles north of El Dorado, moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Damaging tornado, broadcast media confirmed tornado. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. So that is a very dangerous situation, and this hook is unbelievable on radar. I think you can see the debris ball. This might be a debris ball right here. And you have multiple storm chasers on this, by the way, as you can see down there. The people that are at risk of this tornadic supercell is Creta, Marty, and Prairie Hill. And well, now that people are in the PDS now, Alusti, I think that's how you pronounce it. Alusti, and this is in Oklahoma, right? Yes, this is in Oklahoma. You guys are in grave danger right now. There is a large and dangerous tornado on the ground. You can see the velocity right here. It's increasing a lot, or it's been increasing. Man, yeah, that definitely increased rapidly. But I think you can see where the debris signature could possibly be at. Or this could have been it right here. That's where the tornado report's at. But, yeah, this is a very dangerous storm, and it's doing damage. As you can see, you have a well-defined hook echo right here, and possibly even a debris ball trying to form. Because if you look on live cameras, there definitely was one on the ground. If not, there is one on the ground. But he's definitely on the storm. Both Corey Gherkin and Brad Arnold. Both on the storm right now. Yeah, this storm is going to last a long time. I mean, it's got ways to go. This is the slight risk right here. This is the edge of the slight risk line. That's a slight risk. This thing just formed and it's just starting. It's moving to the southeast, so I think it's going to continue to move to the southeast, and it's possibly even going to strengthen as we go on. We also have more tornado warnings up here as well in Nebraska. And a little bit of Colorado too, I think. Yeah, it was Colorado before, but it's in Nebraska now. And this storm has baseball-sized hail. and yeah, that's a pretty big hailstorm right there, and a possible tornado along with that. Like I said, these are radar indicated tornado warnings. So if you're in Orgalia, stay in your safe place. Same thing with Paxton, and what is this? Was Ali? I think that's how you say it. I think the S is silent for that in Madrid. You guys need to take shelter immediately. Get to the lowest floor of the building, an interior room with no outside walls and no windows. Along with it, a bathroom or a closet is good. And bring your mattresses, bring your pillows, and bring all your stuff down there, all your belongings that you need, because you will not be able to survive if you are not in an interior room when there's a tornado happening. So make sure you take shelter immediately. Let's go back down here to our two more significant storms. Like I said, we have two significant storms down here. One is PDS tornado warned, or both are PDS tornado warned, and both are big damaging tornadoes on the ground. The velocities has let up with this storm, which is good, but I would still take shelter in Heathville and White Rock because I think this storm is possibly recycling. I think that's what's happening. It's possibly recycling. Yeah, it's recycling, I'm pretty sure. It's getting itself together. Because this is where the tornado will be at. It's not really a well-defined hook anymore. Like this probably was the tornado that was PDS warned. There's a new one trying to develop right here. So I think this thing is trying to recycle itself. And I think it is going to try to produce another tornado as we go on. Same thing with this storm up here. Let's go back to this storm. Because this storm is, man, yeah, this storm is not good at all. This is a significant storm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. You have possibly a large and very dangerous tornado on the ground right now that's moving right towards Marty and Creta. I think that's how you say it, or Creta. This is a large, damaging, and possibly even destructive tornado that is moving right now. I think that's it right there. Yeah, you can see that's a cyclone. Wow. That is a dangerous tornado on the ground. That is a more than likely a very strong, yeah, there's a debris signature right there. There's a very strong tornado on the ground that is doing major damage to any structure that is in the path of. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. If you're in Creta or Marty, you guys need to take shelter immediately. Lowest floor of a building, an interior room, like a closet with no outside walls or a bathroom with no windows will be the best spot for you. Mobile homes, you will not survive in a mobile home. You have to get out of a mobile home. You have to go away. You have to get as far away from the storm as possible. Like I said, it's a dangerous storm, large and dangerous tornado on the ground. Look at that. You can see the debris ball right there. That's a well-defined debris ball, and it's a well-defined hook echo as well. Like I said, we have two storm chasers on there. There's one of the tornado reports. This thing is strengthening rapidly. This is gonna be a long-lived supercell. Like I said, today's risk wasn't supposed to be a high risk today or high risk, but it's really bad. So far, it looks really bad. Like I said, this is not what you want to see. This is a very strong velocity coupler right here. Brad Arnold is literally right next to it. And this thing, like I said, is moving right towards Creta and Marty. So if you guys are in Creta or Marty in Oklahoma, you guys need to take shelter immediately. And it's soon to be Alusti, I think is how you say it, Alusti in Oklahoma. You guys need to take shelter as well because this storm is heading directly towards you. You could possibly even see the tornado in the distance from this storm. Or actually, I don't know, because it's raining very hard over there. But that's not the tornado. The tornado is all the way over here. It's moving into your area, so you definitely got to take note of that now. I'm gonna be right back real quick. I gotta get some water, and I gotta get some real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Apologies, I'm back. Um, like I said, for those of you that are joining right now, like I said, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. There was a large and damaging tornado on the ground, and is doing a lot of damage right now. If any buildings are on the path to this thing, like I said, I think it's in a rural area right now, like in this area, but it's still a large and damaging tornado doing significant damage. So you have to take note of this and take shelter immediately. Sorry. I'm out of breath because I was just running. I wanted to rush down here because this is it's a pretty dangerous situation. We're gonna go back down here to this storm, and oh boy, like I said, this storm was recycling, and I was right. It's picking back up. Oh man, yeah, that's probably a debris signature right there, or a debris ball. Heathsville is south of Heathsville now. There's a storm coming to Ball Prairie right now, or a tornado heading to Ball Prairie. If you are in Ball Prairie, Texas, you need to take shelter immediately because there is a more than likely a large tornado developing right now. Is about to head right into Ball Prairie, and it's going to be moving east to Marquez. If you're in Marquez, I would start taking shelter now because this storm is heading right into your area. You're not in the tornado warning, but you're going to be more than likely in the next couple of minutes. Like I said, this storm is recycled. It's formed another hook, and it is moving right to the east towards Marquez. So take shelter if you're in Marquez. Like I said, this is a pretty dangerous storm, and like I said, Ball Prairie, you are going to get hit. You're going to get hit by a pretty significant tornado. Like I said, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. It says it right here. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. Okay? It's a very, very large tornado on the ground. So you have to take note of that. This is probably a strong tornado. Yeah, look at that. Like I said, the velocities are increasing. This thing recycled and is moving to the east. So you have to take note of that. The storm that hit me made my power go out. Luckily, the tornado wasn't near my home. That's good. Yeah, I seen a tornado yesterday. I think was it called? It's over here. Let me see. It was Temple. Yeah, Temple, Texas. There was a tornado literally in Temple, which was insane. That thing looked insane on the radar, or not on radar. I did see it on radar, but I didn't go live for it because I didn't, there was other people live for that, and plus I was pretty busy. But I'm able to go live today. We're gonna go back up here to this insane storm as well. Like I said, this storm is pretty insane. This is pretty interesting. I don't know what's happening here, but I think it's a lot of RFD coming in. Like you can see the rain bands coming in from this. This is a low or LP supercell, or low precipitation supercell. So you can kind of see this tornado pretty clearly. More than likely, if you're on this side, if you're on the south side of the storm. But if you're like in Olustee or Olustee in Oklahoma, you can't see anything. You will not be able to see anything until you won't be able to see anything until the tornado is like right there. Okay, because like I said, this thing is gonna be rain wrapped more than likely soon. Oh man, that is not good at all. That is a strong couplet right there. We have two very strong tornadoes now. We have Storm Chasers Corey Durkin and Brad Arnold on this storm. Like I said, this is a powerful storm south of Prairie Hill. Prairie Hill, you guys are spared from this storm, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you guys are spared from this storm. But, Olustee, I don't know if you're going to be spared from this storm. Marty, you might be spared. This thing might go up to the north. But you have to watch out very carefully. Like I said, this is a powerful, large, and powerful tornado on the ground. Like I said, this is another particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. This is a PDS tornado warning. You guys need to take shelter now. This is a large and damaging tornado doing damage right now. That is not good. That's a pretty big debris ball. Okay, it's gotten smaller, but that still was a pretty big debris ball right there. Like I said, this is moving to Olustee. Sorry, I keep pronouncing it wrong. It's called Olustee, Oklahoma. Like I said, it's still a pretty big debris ball. You can probably see it very clearly. Like I said, if you're on this side of Oklahoma, or this side of the storm, and you're looking up to your northwest, you can possibly see the tornado on the ground. I've seen footage of it. It was a very large tornado, and it's very concerning to look at. Yeah, man, this is not good. If you're in Olustee in Oklahoma, you need to take shelter immediately. This storm is heading right into your area as we speak right now. Like I said, this is a large damaging tornado. Same thing from Marty and Krata. You guys still need to take shelter because this thing could shift this track any moment. You know, like it could go to the north, it could go to the south, it can do anything. Okay? Because these storms this year has been abnormal. They are not they have not been normal storms at all. These storms have been very intense and very, unpredictable. So you guys, anywhere in this tornado warning, if you're in a tornado warning in general right now, you guys need to take shelter. Just take shelter because you don't know what's going to happen, and these are some pretty powerful storms. Like I said, there wasn't expectation of strong tornadoes today, but it's overperforming. Like I said, this whole event is overperforming right now, and Marty, Krata, and Alusti needs to take shelter immediately. Same thing with Perry Hill. Even though the tornado is to the south of you, you still need to take shelter because you could have some very large hail. I think this thing is containing baseball-sized hail, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, baseball-sized hail with the storm, and a pretty big tornado as well. This is, like I said, this is the debris ball right here, and this is going to be moving very closely to Alusti in Oklahoma. So you guys need to take shelter immediately. This is going to move north of Marty, possibly, and north of Krata. So still take shelter and still heed the warning. Heed the warning, okay? Like I said, still PDS tornado warning. Take shelter now. I'm gonna go back down to the this storm as well, because this storm is really trying it too. Like I said, Ball Prairie, this storm is really close to you. It looks like the velocity has decreased significantly, which is good. I don't think there is no longer a tornado on the ground with this storm, but I will still take shelter just in case, because this storm can recycle and rapidly intensify immediately again. Like I said, this is a cyclic supercell. This thing has a potential of producing multiple tornadoes and more tornadoes. Like I said, it's all by itself, no competition. You already got the inflow coming into the storm, so it could, try to put in some RFD until drop another tornado. So definitely be careful if you're in Marquez in Bald Prairie. Like I said, yeah, look at this. Look at that. This thing could definitely try to produce another tornado. It's trying to hook again. I don't know if that's anything. I hope it's not anything. Oh man, we're gonna have to check back with that. I don't think that's a debris signature. I'm hoping it's not. If the velocities do increase, then that possibly will. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, Ball Prairie. You guys need to be in your lowest part of the building right now, if you haven't already. This is that's not good at all. It just, like I said, this is a cyclic supercell. This is more than likely a debris signature. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm hoping this is not a debris signature, because if that's a debris signature, that's a pretty deep one. Man, yeah, that looks like a debris signature. Yeah, I think that might be. That's not good. It's a particularly dangerous situation right now for Ball Prairie and Marquez. You guys need to take shelter immediately to the lowest. You need to get to the lowest floor of a building. A bathroom or a closet is very good. Bring your pillows, bring your mattresses if you have time. Bring all your important belongings. Make sure you grab shoes. Grab all like the stuff, because if this thing hits you, and your house is like if it's destroyed and you have to walk over like bricks and nails, wood, and all that, you don't want to get splinters. You don't want to walk on that. So I recommend wearing shoes. Grab a helmet, like to protect your head. Like just protect yourself at all costs with this, because I guess this is probably a big time tornado on the ground as we speak right now. That's heading into Ball Prairie and soon to be heading towards Marquez. So you guys need to take shelter immediately. This is a very serious situation. There's more than likely a large and dangerous tornado trying to form, or if not is formed, then it is on the ground doing damage near Ball Prairie. Like I said, this looks like a pretty big time debris signature. And this thing could definitely try to, intensify and get larger. So definitely take shelter with that. We're going to keep going back and forth between these two PDS tornado warnings, because those are the two more significant storms. Let me see what's happening right here. All right. So the rotation has broadened out for the Oklahoma storm near Alusti, which is good news. But there's still a big time damaging wind threat. And this thing could recycle again. Oh man. Yeah. That is not good. This thing is like recycling like crazy. Oh man, that is not good at all. That is a very strong velocity couplet. Oh boy. Yeah, Alushti, you still need to take shelter. Like I said, these storms are weird. They're not, Like, we weren't expecting these storms to be powerful today, but they're pretty powerful. They're pretty strong, and they're doing damage. These are big tornadoes on the ground. Okay. Yeah, a brand new debris signature has popped up for this now. This is to the south and east of Prairie Hill in Oklahoma, and this is moving, I think, southeast. I'm pretty sure this is moving southeast. Let me check that real quick. Moving east at 20 miles, going away. Right in the middle is your rapid rotation or significant rotation. And this is Alushti right here. So this will be moving right into Alushti, possibly. So you definitely have to watch that very carefully. Did my Wi-Fi disconnect for a second? Apologies for that. I apologize if the Wi-Fi connected. But yeah, we gotta heed this warning. Like I said, you also have baseball-sized hail with this damaging storm. So take a look at that. I wonder where Census closed at. Can't see too much of this storm, but he's trying. They're trying to catch up. They're trying to catch up with the storm. They're gonna see if they can get a view of this. So definitely watch that. We're gonna go back down here to this very dangerous storm in Texas, near Bald Prairie. Like I said, this thing is definitely trying its hardest to produce a strong tornado. It's so weird. Every time I look at this storm, it's like it's not producing a tornado. Or if I don't look at it, it's not producing a tornado. But then when I look at it, it produces a strong tornado more than likely. Like I said, this is a very cyclic, supercell right here. Like, look at that. The debris, or not the debris, the velocity cut out there, and then it, comes back in and it cuts out. I think what's happening is that the radar is what radar is this? This is the what's this, Austin? Yeah, Austin, Texas radar. The Austin, Texas radar is like bugging out a little bit. But I would still take shelter because there's more than likely a tornado on the ground with this in Bald Prairie. Yeah. There we go. We just got the velocities back now. This thing is right over Bald Prairie, the tornado. If there is a tornado on the ground, it's right over Bald Prairie as we speak right now. So like I said, this is still a particularly dangerous situation. And there is a considerable tornado on the ground doing damage in Bald Prairie right now. And it's going to be moving to the east towards Marquez. Like I said, I've been talking about Marquez for a little while now. Marquez, Texas. You guys need to take shelter now. You guys are not in a tornado warning, but I will still take shelter because this thing is heading directly towards you, and you will be under a tornado warning more than likely. If not, you're going to be under a severe thunderstorm warning because you're already getting the storm. The storm is already basically there. It's just the tornadic part. It's going to be on its way there. It's on its way now. Like I said, it's right here in Bald Prairie, and it's going to be moving towards Marquez, which is right here. So you guys need to take shelter immediately. Like I said, particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. Seek shelter immediately. Let's go back up here with this storm near this is near Altus, Oklahoma now, which is pretty concerning because if this thing moves to the north and east, it could go towards Altus in Oklahoma. That's a pretty populated area as well. Like I said, there's still a strong tornado on the ground with this. This is a pretty strong tornado. This thing is very concerning to look at. Its track, it's pretty weird. I think it is moving. Yeah, it's taking a northeast turn. So if this thing might go a little bit more to the north and east of or to the north of Alushti in Oklahoma. Do you have Radar Omega? That's what I'm using right now. See right here, I'm using Radar Omega right now. But this thing is moving right towards Altus. So I would, yeah, they just put Altus in a severe thunderstorm warning. That is not good. This is not good. This thing is not going to weaken. Yeah, if you're in Altus, Oklahoma, I would start taking shelter like immediately. This thing is moving directly towards your area now. This thing has a weird track. It's like it's moving weird. It's like spinning or not spinning. It's like going up and down, up and down. Now it's moving to the north and east. Oh, is it a one-time subscription? It is not a one-time subscription, but you can get a subscription to use weather models on here. It costs what, I think $9 on iPhone, and it costs, yeah, I think $9 on PC as well. It's not too expensive. It's definitely worth buying. It's definitely worth buying. But we're gonna lock back into the storm. Yeah, like I said, this is east of Prairie Hill in Oklahoma. This thing is very strong. It's a very strong velocity couplet. And like I said, this thing is moving to the northeast now. It was moving to the to the east, southeast in a way. Now it's moving northeast. So this is a little bit of a weird tornado. It's like moving weirdly. Yeah, new tornado warning. Altus is included now. This is now a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning for Altus, Oklahoma. You guys need to seek shelter immediately. Like I said, look at this. You can zoom in. You can see all the buildings. This is a lot of buildings in Altus. So this is not a good situation because if this thing is moving to the northeast like that, this could hit Altus head on. Yeah, that could hit Altus head on unless it moves in another direction again, which we hope it does that. We hope it stays in rural areas and nowhere near populated areas, honestly. Like I said, this is a very strong tornado on the ground. I don't think this thing's going to let up anytime soon, honestly. But you have a pretty powerful tornado on the ground. You have greens going away from the radar, and you have reds moving towards. Right in the middle is your tornado or rapid rotation. And like I said, this thing is moving to the northeast towards Altus. So Altus, Oklahoma, I highly advise you to take shelter right now because you're under a PDS tornado warning and you have a very strong and powerful tornado on the ground that is doing damage. Okay, this is a large tornado on the ground too. I've seen pictures of this thing. Matter of fact, if you guys want to go on my Twitter, actually, let me pull up Twitter. If you guys want to go on my Twitter, this is my Twitter right here. It's hold on, let me show you guys in a moment. It's Doomsum1. You can go look at that right here. This is my Twitter, Doomsum. You guys want to go look at my Twitter? I'll put a link in the description for you guys. But I repost a bunch of things on there for like tornadoes and stuff. Like I think this was yesterday. Oh no, this is 3 hours ago. No, it's yesterday. Yesterday. Sorry. How do you study meteorology? It's a lot. It takes a good couple of years to study meteorology. But well, I'll do a video on that if you would like me to. I can't do too much right now with the studying part because I have to I have to warn people about this large and damaging tornado. But I'll get into that when things calm down, hopefully. But we have a dangerous situation, like I said, near Altus, Oklahoma. This is the southwest of Altus, Oklahoma. So if you're in Victory, Oklahoma, or any small little town that's west of Altus, you guys need to take shelter immediately because you're more than likely, or not more than likely, you are in the PDS tornado warning, which PDS stands for a particularly dangerous situation, by the way. Tennis ball sized hail as well with this storm. So take note of that. This thing is, what is the track on this thing? Okay, looks like it's moving to the producing a tornado. So you got to take note of that. I'm going to take a water break real quick. Okay, but this is in Texas and Oklahoma, by the way. For those of you that are just joining in the chat right now, there is a mini outbreak of tornadoes happening right now. Like this, there's only, it's already been 5 tornadoes today confirmed, if not a little bit more than that. This is happening in Texas and Oklahoma, or the southern part of Oklahoma. You also have you have a ton of tornado reports up here. Let's check back up here in Nebraska and see what's going on with this. Report via social media. So there's been multiple tornado reports. Law enforcement reports a tornado 6 northwest of Wallace. Public report tornado. So there has been multiple reports up here from these storms, or these complex of storms, of tornadoes on the ground. And I can see why. Yeah, I can see why. You can't see too much with this because the radar is a little bit far from the storms. But you can see enough that there probably was multiple tornadoes on the ground with this storm, or with these storms. These aren't confirmed tornadoes, but I would highly advise to take shelter if you're in Nebraska. This is in Nebraska, close to the Nebraska and Kansas border, north of that. So if you're in Wallace, like I said, law enforcement I think reported a tornado northwest of Wallace. So definitely take note of that if you're in Wallace. So take shelter if you're in Wallace, Nebraska, Elsie in Nebraska, and Madrid, Nebraska as well, because you guys are under a tornado warning, or you're going to be under a tornado warning in a moment. Also, Highway 80. You guys need to get off that highway in those areas. I think the main part of the storms are going to be going south of Highway 80, but I would still either pull over to the side of the highway or go a different way from this storm because, these storms they're dropping big time hail. Like I said, lime-sized hail is falling with this storm, so you definitely got to take note of that. We're going to go back down to our dangerous or more dangerous storms, I will say, because these storms are, like I said, all storms are dangerous right now, but the more, I guess you can say, more dangerous are these ones with actual large tornadoes on the ground. Like this one, this is a long track tornado right here. This thing's been on the ground since, like, I think, was it over here in this area? It's tracked down, is like moving to the north and east now. It's a pretty long track tornado. So it's lasted a while. It's still on the ground, and it's still a very tight velocity signature, as you can see right here. And this is due to moving to the northeast. This is heading towards you, Victor. So guys, if you're in Victory, sorry, I said Victor. If you're in Victory, Oklahoma, you guys need to take shelter immediately. This storm just took a beeline towards Victor now, or Victory, sorry. And this is a large and damaging tornado. So if you're in Victory, Oklahoma, west of Altus, you guys need to take shelter now. You have a rapidly approaching tornado heading right into your general vicinity. Get to the lowest part of your building. A bathroom or a closet is very good for taking shelter in. Cause I've seen people, they survived in bathrooms and they survived in closets with, like, you know, with no outside walls and no windows around it. Okay. So just like if you have any closets with no outside walls and, you know, no windows, same thing with a bathroom, take shelter immediately in the lowest part as well. Lowest part of the building. If you have a basement as well, get into your basement. If you have a storm shelter, get into that storm shelter because you have a large and dangerous tornado heading right into your area. This thing is rain wrapped. You can't see it, okay? This is the hook. The tornado is in here somewhere. This is Victory right here. You can't see this. You cannot see this storm. Okay, you won't be able to see this tornado when it heads into your area, Victory. So if you're in Victory, I highly advise to take shelter. Don't even look for this thing, okay? Don't even look for it because this thing is definitely heading into your area. There's not a lot of people in Victory in Oklahoma, but this thing, you know, it's still people in the area, and there's still people in the path of this dangerous storm. Yeah, it's taking a beeline right towards Victory, chat. It's not good. It's not a good situation at all. But yeah, if you're in Victory, Oklahoma, I hope you guys will be okay. I hope, you know, you proceed with caution and taking shelter. And I hope you heed the warning as well, because this is not a good situation. Like I said, this is not a joke. This is a dangerous situation. So take shelter immediately. Let's go back down here to the storm as well. Let's see if this storm is trying to produce again. The storm is not trying to produce again. Also, what's good? What's good, Darker Zoom? I seen your chat, by the way. Apologies. But this storm near Ball Prairie, like I said, I think there was a tornado that hit Ball Prairie. Unfortunately, I will look through the Twitter reports on there, or I'll look through Twitter actually real quick and see if I see any anything new on there. Okay, this is the multi-vortex tornado near. Wow, this is Crater, Oklahoma. That's that one storm up in Oklahoma. That is not good. That is definitely a large tornado on the ground. Intense, possibly violent multi-vortex tornado ongoing northwest of Crater, Oklahoma. So you've seen that intense and possibly violent tornado. Okay, this is from News 9 stream, and this is posted by Nick. I think. How do you say it? As Kresanova? I don't know how to pronounce that. Apologies for that. But you guys know what I mean. Large tornado. Not good at all. That is a very large tornado. I don't know where this is at. This is one of those two storms. Holy moly. Multi-vortex wedge northwest or north of El Dorado moments ago. This is 13 minutes ago. This is a insanely large tornado. Holy moly. Wow. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that is not good at all. Yeah, these are some very large and violent storms today. I was not expecting that. I'm going to pull up Twitter again, actually. I'm going to zoom back into that. That was El Dorado. Where's El Dorado? I think this is up here with this storm. Has to be. Holy, yeah, El Dorado, right here. So that's the same storm. That is the same storm. That is a very large and dangerous tornado. Like I said, they said this is probably a large and violent tornado on the ground. Okay, that is moving towards Victory, Oklahoma, as we speak right now. So a large and possibly even violent tornado moving right to the north and east towards Victory, Oklahoma. I told you guys multiple times in Victory, Oklahoma, heed the warning, take shelter. Okay, this is a big time tornado. There's a debris signature right there, and this is moving right into Victory, Oklahoma. This is going to be doing damage. This will be doing damage, okay? Brad Arnold, do you have a stream up? He does not have a stream up. That's okay. That's okay, honestly. He's moving. He's trying to catch up with the storm. I don't know if he can catch up with it. Also, Corey Gherkin is in Alushti in Oklahoma. His stream is also down, more than likely, because the power could be knocked out from this storm. But this is a dangerous storm. Like I said, I showed y'all pictures of it. It's a very large tornado and a multi-vortex tornado as well. Still, very strong velocity couplet right here. Very strong velocity couplet moving into Victory, Oklahoma. Let's look at the okay, this might move to the west of Victory, but this is still very close to Victory. It's too close for comfort, honestly. Like I said, still take shelter. If you're in Altus as well, Altus, Oklahoma, I would still take shelter as well, because this storm is unpredictable and it could move. It's moving weirdly. It can move anywhere, honestly. But yeah, this thing is definitely an intense, severe thunderstorm that is producing a large, damaging tornado right now. Man, that is not good. There's still debris, but I think the debris is fanning out. This storm could possibly, or the tornado could possibly be lifting. Let's hope it's lifting. I can't say that for sure. I'm not down there to see it. But from the looks of it, it looks like it's including into itself, actually. From what I've seen. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's including to itself, because it went like this, and now it's going into itself. So it's I think it might die out a little bit, the tornado, which I hope it does die out. But you also have to watch, because this thing could, it could drop another tornado. It could, it could hook out again. My power is out. Your power is out right now? Wait, what? Where are you? Well, I know where you're at, actually, I think. Was it from the storms yesterday? I have to stay at my grandparents' house? Wow. Yeah, the storms yesterday that hit Temple, Texas and Killeen, Texas were unbelievable. The tornado yesterday was extreme as well. That was a pretty damaging and intense tornado. So I won't be surprised if the power is still out over there. Dang, I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sorry about that, PSL. Temple? Yeah. Yeah, Temple, Texas got it bad yesterday with that tornado. That thing was insane. Like I said, I wasn't able to go live because I couldn't go live for it. But it was a pretty destructive storm. It also had 80-mile-per-hour winds. So it was a very strong, severe thunderstorm along with the tornado with it. But man, this thing is just not giving up. It is just not giving up in Oklahoma. The storm in Texas looks like it's weakening a little bit. I'm not gonna keep my eye off of it, only because it could try to produce another tornado. But like I said, this storm is still, it's still a large and damaging tornado on the ground that is moving right towards Victory still. It's actually crossing Highway 62 right now in Oklahoma. So if you guys are on Highway 62 or Highway 6, west of Altus, if you're west of Altus, you can't see the tornado. It's rain wrapped, but the tornado is literally west of you. Okay, it's literally west of Altus by a couple miles, actually. It's not too far. So like I said, if you're in Altus, Oklahoma, I would take shelter immediately still, because this storm could, it could move into that area. It could change its track. Like I said, this storm's been changing its track for a little bit now. Okay. Like I said, the storm may be including into itself, but it's still doing, look at that. That's a donut hole right there. You see that? It's a donut hole. This is the hook. That's a donut hole. It's a very powerful tornado. The rotation with this thing is unbelievable. It's still not big of a debris signature, but that's also, it's probably because there's not a lot of things that is hitting out here, which is good. Okay. There's still stuff out here, but it's mostly rural, which is good. Like I said, it missed the most populated area to the west, which is very good, and it looks like it might miss Victory to the west as well. Let's hope it does, because Victory, it's not the most populated town, but it's still buildings in a path to that, and that will be an area that will, possibly get destroyed if this thing does make a turn towards, Victory. So I would highly advise you guys, if you're in a tornado warning at all, okay, that goes for anybody at all, you need to take shelter immediately. Okay, lowest floor of a building, a bathroom or a closet is good with no outside walls and no windows in the lowest part of your building. A basement as well, it gets really good. You know, take shelter in the basement. If you're on a highway, get off the highway, or just, you know, park to the side of the highway, and don't go under underpasses. I don't know why people do that. Like, I know, you know, you're trying to protect yourself from the hail and all that, but do not ever hide under an underpass, because the winds will intensify. It will be stronger actually in the underpass, and it definitely will lift your car up. So don't ever hide under underpasses if you're on the highway if there is a tornado. Okay. Good news, the velocity couplet has weakened tremendously, and there is no longer debris with this storm. So I think this storm might be letting up finally. Like I said, this storm was including into itself, so it's sucking itself in, you know, into the inflow area, and it's more than likely going to try to possibly try to recycle again. Honestly, it's not over with these storms. There's still a PDS tornado warning, so take that seriously. We're gonna go back down here and check on the storm near Centerville in Texas. Marquez, you're now under a tornado warning. It's radar indicated. It's not PDS. It's radar indicated, which is good. It's not on the ground, but I would still heed the warning and take shelter, because this storm has a history of producing a large and dangerous tornado before, and it could do that again. Okay, it's in the environment where it can produce large and dangerous tornadoes. So I would you know, take shelter and heed the warning, and you know, take proper precautions. Okay, and this new tornado warning includes Long Hollow in Texas, Joliet, Newby, Friendship, North Salem, South Salem, Concord, Robbins, Markey, and I guess you can include Corinth in Texas. Those are the new tornado warnings, and Marquez as well. I didn't forget about you, Marquez. But that's a new tornado warning for that area. This is for eastern Texas, actually. Yeah, this is east central Texas. So take shelter from that now. We're going to check on the severe thunderstorm warnings. You have a severe thunderstorm warning over here near Mason, Texas. It has a little bit of rotation, but it's not to the point where it needs to be tornado warned. No tornado warning or tornado possible tag with that, which is good. You also have a severe thunderstorm warning down here. This is a very small storm with quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts near New London and Overton in Texas. So heed that warning and take shelter. Take proper precautions. Then you have... I don't know what this is. This is a special weather statement. It's nothing happening over here, which is good. As you can see, there hasn't been a storm that formed over here, I don't think. The flash flood warning, but I don't think there's been any storm. Oh, no, there was. There was a storm over here, but it dissipated pretty fast. Then you have the storms up here in Oklahoma. Like I said, the tornado included into itself, so it's no longer on the ground. Yeah, it's roping out. It's roping out, which is good. Yeah, they're all in a storm, but we might have another piece of rotation trying to develop right here with this near Altus. So I would definitely still take shelter if you're in this tornado warning, because anything can happen. This could try to produce a tornado, so definitely watch out for that. I was making a weather video actually, and then I just having a look, and I was seeing multiple PDS tornado warnings. So I'm like, maybe I should just go live for this. So I went live. So I'm live now. You have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for Kansas actually. This is northeast of El Dorado. Near, was that Matfield Green and what's it, Bezier in Kansas. You have a severe thunderstorm warning. 1 1/4 inch of hail is falling with this, and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That goes for 1 hour and 4 minutes. It's a pretty long severe thunderstorm warning. Then you have a tornado warning in Nebraska with multiple tornado reports. And you have a pretty, significant severe thunderstorm warning, lime-sized hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, tornado possible. This one is 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. So these storms are producing 70-mile-per-hour winds and lime-sized hail, lime-sized hail, and possibly even tornadoes as well. You could have embedded spin-up tornadoes with these. Like I said, this could be one right here, and this could be one right here. So I highly advise you guys to take shelter with these storms, whether it's tornado warned or not. Like Wallace, you guys need to take shelter. Hayes Center, uh, Winuta, and Hamlet in what is this, Nebraska. This is north, or not north. This is south and west of North Platte in Nebraska. So yeah, heed the warnings over there and take shelter. Watch out for these storms. There's also an enhanced risk. I think this is the beginning stages of the squall line that's going to be moving through into the enhanced risk area. We can actually look at models because I don't think, yeah, both storms are no longer PDS. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is still PDS, but it's not on the ground anymore. I don't. Yeah, it's gone. It's completely gone. So it's not on the ground anymore. So we don't have to worry about that. So if you want me to, we can look at models and we can, look at the future. Let's look at the HRR model with this. So this is the HRR model. This is the high resolution rapid refresh model. And we're going to look at the enhanced risk area first, and that's the more, threatening area. So people that are in the enhanced risk is Nebraska City, Omaha, Blair, Fairmont, Lincoln, Grand Island, Columbus, Norfolk, West Point, Wayne, Sioux City, Vermilion, and basically western parts of Iowa and eastern parts of Nebraska is in the risk for severe weather today. Significant severe weather at that. You have this is your system right here, or the the tornado producing system that's happening. That's moving to the east, and it's going to form. It's going to get bigger. Actually, it's going to get bigger and probably even worse. And it's going to be moving to the east, towards into the enhanced risk area. These storms has a possibility of producing tornadoes, very strong damaging winds, probably hurricane force winds actually, and pretty large hail. Like, look at that. That's a pretty big time squall line. And this is going to be at night. So this is going to be a nighttime threat. So you're more than likely not going to be awake around this time. So I would definitely, be on the lookout if you're in Omaha or Lincoln, Nebraska or Columbus. Okay. You guys that are in the enhanced risk area, I would definitely be on high alert. Make sure you have your, if you have a weather radar, make sure you turn that on. Turn on your notifications on your phone so you can get the warnings just in case if you do go under a tornado warning, you have to seek shelter. And make sure you have a plan in place in case there is a tornado warning or if there is a very dangerous severe thunderstorm hitting into your area, so you can seek shelter. But this is a very potent line of storms actually that's going to be moving through Nebraska, basically the entire state of Nebraska into western Iowa. Yeah, people that are in Greenfield, Iowa, that's cleaning up from that EF4 tornado that happened yesterday. You guys are probably not going to be in a good situation. Because you're more than likely going to get a very powerful line of severe thunderstorms that's going to be moving right through Greenfield, actually. So I hope the best for you guys. Same thing up here north of Des Moines, because they had a tornado as well. Yeah, that's going to be moving right into Des Moines. This could possibly become a derecho. This thing could possibly become a derecho. Because look at that. That looks like it lasts a long time. Yeah, that definitely could become a derecho. So I definitely got to take note of that as well. Like I said, the main risk for today is the strong damaging winds. So this, like I said, if you're in Iowa, even if you're not in the enhanced risk, I would definitely be on the lookout for that because you could possibly see a derecho with this. This could be a long-lived damaging windstorm. Okay. Like I said, this is a pretty, prolongated line of storm that's going to move pretty fast and span a lot of miles too. Like, look at that near Cedar Rapids. It's still holding intensity in Cedar Rapids. It's the same storm system. It is still holding intensity into Wisconsin, possibly even into Milwaukee. So I would definitely watch out for that storm. That thing could definitely try to produce a derecho. There's also storms over here. Actually, there's a severe thunderstorm warning pretty close to where I live, which is pretty interesting. We also have a tornado warning in, what is this, North Carolina? Yeah, it's North Carolina. It's the mountains. But we have these storms over here, too, as well. You can see scattered thunderstorms forming with these. All hazards are likely with these storms as well, I'm pretty sure. And then tomorrow, it's going to be even more of a threat for severe weather. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. tomorrow. It's going to be pretty active on the mid-Atlantic states. as you can see. And then you're gonna have some severe weather action down here as well. Like I said, I think they're gonna upgrade tomorrow to an enhanced risk area as well. We might go live actually tomorrow afternoon if it intensifies pretty fast. I'm more than likely gonna be in school when it does intensify, but I'll be there for it if it's still pretty bad. Let's actually check on these storms over here. Let's see the one in Tennessee real quick, or sorry, North Carolina. So we have a tornado warning in the mountains of North Carolina, which is pretty interesting. So take shelter in that. I can't see much rotation, but there's definitely rotation there that I do notice. So definitely watch out for that. And let's look at this storm up here. I have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is south of York, Pennsylvania. Red Lion, Loganville, and Winterstown, and Felton. Okay, yeah, quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that storm. This is pretty close to where I live too, which is pretty interesting. Is there any more storms? No, it's just that storm right there. This is pretty close. But let's go back over here and let's look at these tornado warnings and see what's going on with these. So this Marquez storm. So Marquez, if you're looking to your north right now, or northwest, you probably see rapid rotation more than likely, or a mesocyclone trying to form. This is a it looks pretty scary probably in Marquez. So take shelter now if you're Marquez. So this storm in Altus is trying to recycle, I think, because it's starting to form a new area of rotation south of Altus. I would definitely be on the lookout for that if I was a storm chaser, honestly, or trying to get in front of that. Yeah, they're all radar indicated, so there's no longer tornadoes on the ground as we speak, which is good. But there definitely is rotation trying to pick back up again near Altus or south of Altus, Oklahoma. So, like I said, still take shelter if you're in a tornado warning in general. Like, you know, these storms could spin up a tornado real quick. And these storms have a history of producing large tornadoes actually today, which weren't expected, honestly. But we also got to watch this as well. Because this, like I said, this could become a derecho. Because you can already see the beginning stages of it right here, of it forming. You probably won't be able to, or I probably won't be able to, you know, be live for it, of course. But this is going to be moving down there like that. Like I said, a derecho is likely because the storm it's spanning pretty far, like that. Oops. So definitely get ready for that. I probably will end the stream pretty soon, only because this is just a live stream or emergency live stream for the tornadoes that was happening, the pretty significant ones. And I just wanted to, you know, just cover that and make sure people, you know, would get the safety. What is going on here in Canada? Winnipeg, Canada. It's a rainfall warning. I don't see any storms up here. I think there was severe weather happening up there. Pretty interesting. We're gonna see if this storm does intensify. If the rotation does intensify, then I will stay on this. But if it doesn't intensify and it kind of weakens out a little bit more, then I'm probably gonna end stream. Only because I do gotta get ready for school and all that, and I gotta go do some things. So we'll watch this though. We'll watch this very carefully. Because this thing could recycle and, you know, it could form another hook and drop another tornado. Like I said, these storms can recycle. These are cyclic supercells. So they have the chance of doing anything, honestly. think was that an update? I'm not sure if that was an update. I'm gonna look on Twitter real quick and see if there's any more crazy footage of tornadoes. Just had the tornado intercept of my life. Ben Williams, Storm Chaser Ben Williams. Chasing with Connor. Connor Croft? Yep, Connor Croft. That's my guy right there. Wow. That is a very beautiful tornado. Wow. El Dorado, Oklahoma. Twin tornadoes. Awesome. That is awesome. This is from Matt Phillips. Yeah, go follow these guys on Twitter. These are great storm chasers. Great, great storm chasers. Wow. This is the Alusty, Oklahoma. That's the view from Alusty. Wow, this was a very large and dangerous. That was a very large and dangerous tornado on the ground. Look at that. I wonder, this might get rated pretty highly actually from the looks of it. Yeah, look at that. That was a powerful tornado. That is awesome. Look at these awesome shots. They're not all for broadcast, so I'm not going to show all of them, but these are some pretty awesome shots, chat, of the tornado. Rotation seems like it's not intensifying, which is good. So, no longer a tornado warning up here in Nebraska, but holy moly. And there's now a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Apple-sized hail. Apple-sized hail in 60-mile-per-hour winds. That is ridiculous. You have apple-sized hail with this near Wallace. This is a destructive storm. 3-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Train weather spotter. So this is confirmed. There is apple-sized hail confirmed with this storm. Not good at all, okay? That is not good. That is dangerous. Like I said, we have now a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in Nebraska. And I think they just updated the enhanced risk, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like they just updated. Yeah, they did. They updated the risk area. I think it's because it's 9 o'clock. Let's look at the models for this. So let's go, or actually, let's not do that. Let's go back to the top. Let's go back up to the top. Most incredible tornado footage I've ever seen. That is incredible. Yeah, I don't want to look anybody not for broadcast. Sorry. I'm not sure if it's for broadcast or not, so I'm not gonna show anything. But oops, that's the wrong thing. Let's look at the convective outlooks. So they have specific areas that are at risk for tornadoes. So you have a 5% area right here, which was that it's probably for this supercell, and you have a 5% area for this supercell as well down here. And then of course you have a large 5% area up here in Nebraska, in Iowa, and Kansas, because the storm, or possibly, I'm gonna say it's possibly gonna become a derecho, only because from what I've seen, if it's gonna be producing damaging winds for that long of a period of time like that, then it's more than likely going to become a derecho. Because look at this. This is the most recent model run. It's not fully done, but this is the most recent model run. And it's showing this storm forming and rapidly intensifying overnight. Yeah, look at that. This is a strong, damaging storm right here. This is how far it goes out for right now. So you definitely got to watch that very carefully. Let me see. Go. You're going to watch that very carefully, because this storm could definitely become a derecho and move pretty much throughout the entire state of Iowa. So the entire state of Iowa, honestly, I'll be on the lookout tomorrow. Be on the lookout. As a matter of fact, I am gonna end the stream, but before we end the stream, we're gonna look at more model runs and all that. We're gonna look at the convective outlooks for the next couple of days, because the next couple of days look pretty scary. If I'm, I didn't even know what to say there, but it looks scary. So let me see something. Let's go to College of the page, and let's go to. Hold on, we're gonna pull up multiple weather models actually, because I know how to use all these models. I'm pretty sure. Think so? Yeah. Yeah, pivotal weather. Yep. Okay, and then let's go to SPC. SPC. Storm Prediction Center. Okay, let's look at the Storm Prediction Center first. So, Storm Prediction Center, of course, there's tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches. And we already saw the day 1 convective outlook. Let's look at the day 2 convective outlook. So, day 2, there's going to be an enhanced risk, more than likely. There's going to be an enhanced risk for Illinois, and Missouri, Kentucky, and Indiana. Okay, I'm very confident they're going to put one out, only because from what I've seen from model runs, it looks like it's going to be a pretty intense storm day right here in this area. And like I said, there's a hail risk. Like I said, it's going to, despite this might get upgraded. Okay, the hail risk might upgrade, but you have a hail risk, and you have a significant hail risk down here in Texas. They have a damaging wind risk, which I think that is going to be the main risk for tomorrow, which is the damaging winds. You also have a 5% tornado risk, which I think that also might get extended a little bit farther southward into Illinois, or throughout the entire state of Illinois, actually. Only because, from what I've seen, these storms tomorrow looks like they're going to pack a punch, pretty big punch. So if they do expand the 5% risk or upgrade the risk in general, then I might go live for this tomorrow. If not, then I'm not going to go live. But I'm definitely going live on Saturday. Okay. Well, I might go live. It depends. I think I might be going out Saturday. If I do go out Saturday and something does happen, apologies. But yeah, this right here, not looking good at all. So you have a 30% hatch risk for significant severe weather. We don't know what type of severe weather, but it says it right here, potentially significant severe weather episode is possible on Saturday, especially from near the Red River toward across much of Oklahoma into eastern Kansas. All severe hazards are expected. So that's the wording for that. This is the wording right here I just read. So that in highlighted, right here, all that's expected. I would look at the model runs, but we're not gonna look at the model runs for this. We're not gonna go too in depth in that. But yeah, this is the risk for Saturday, and it looks pretty significant. So we're definitely gonna go live if I'm home on Saturday. But the main day I'm really concerned for is this right here. This looks very scary. Let me read it again. Yeah, regional severe weather episode is expected on day 4, Sunday. Significant severe weather capable of produce or of hazards will be possible. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a big time tornado threat with this. Because if I look at the let's look at one of the models real quick. Let's go to, I can't. All right, so this is Thursday. Let's not do that, please. Thank you. Let's go to, it's still saying Thursday. What? Oh no, there we go. Friday. It's moving on. This is Saturday now. I want to go to Monday or Sunday. So Sunday. I think this might be Sunday. Let's check the let's take a sample of the environment. Yeah, look at that. So you can see the winds are varying with height right here. You guys are probably why did you change your thumbnail of your YouTube picture? Cause I like the fan art. Can you play Country Rising? Not right now. Apologies for that. But you have the winds varying with height with this. This is the skew tees, by the way. I call these the skew tees, or they're called the skew tees. And you can see this is your you have your temperature right here. Temperature is your red line, and I think your dew point is the green line. I'm pretty sure. Or is it the other way around? I don't think it is. I think, yeah, red is the temperature and green is the dew point. You have winds varying with height with this. You have a curvature in the sample right here, and it says tornado. So there is a tornado risk with this. I also have this right here, the storm slinky, that's also curving with height. So definitely gotta watch that. This is 1 kilometer. I think this is 1 kilometer from the ground. As you can see, I think it doesn't look like there's gonna be a cap in there, but it's fine. I can understand. You can understand the skew. That's pretty cool if you can. Same thing. Well, it says none, but there's definitely a risk with that. I think it's mostly down here though. Yeah, marginal tornado. This is where the enhanced risk was. Yeah, so it says marginal tornado. Let's take another. I'm just taking samples. This is, like I said, this is pretty far out, so don't take this too seriously, but still take it seriously at the same time because there is a tornado threat with this, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty big one. But yeah, I'm taking all the samples right now. Yeah, it's not really showing up too much, but there is definitely a severe weather risk for Sunday. Let me see. Yeah, you can see storms are starting to form right here. This might be Sunday night actually. Yeah, this is pretty far into Sunday, so we're not gonna look into that too deeply. But we can check this model as well, and we're gonna go to Let me see. What day is Sunday? What's the date for Sunday? Today's the 23rd, 27th. I think that might be Sunday. No, I think I passed. I think it's the 26th. Hold on 1 second, chats. 1 second. I'm gonna check the dates on this. Sunday is the 26th. Okay. Yeah, 26 looks like a pretty big day. And then Monday, there's also definitely a severe weather threat for Monday. And that's literally in my area as well. So definitely gotta take note of that. There's multiple storm systems in path, and what in the world is that? Is it a tropical system? Wow, okay, there's a tropical system. That is pretty early in the year. I mean, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but wow, that's pretty insane that the models are hinting into a tropical system. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, that's the 30% area right there. We're keeping an eye on that. Like I said, there's significant severe weather going to happen that day, and I definitely think we gotta watch that very carefully. Definitely take note of that. We're gonna go back to regular reflectivity. Still destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Still a tornado warning down here. Let's check in on this storm, see what's going on with this. If nothing's happening, then we'll end stream. Yeah, it looks like it's becoming outflow dominant. Maybe I don't think so. There's definitely still a tornado threat with this thing, but it's nothing compared to what it was last time. And let's check this storm and see what's going on with this storm. This storm hasn't done much either. Yeah, I think that storm might be safe right now. Let's check back up here with this severe thunderstorm, see what's going on with this. Yeah, nothing happening there either. It's just scattered storms, nothing too crazy up there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream, chat. I'm in the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and make sure you turn on those notifications because I will be going live again. If I don't go live for severe weather tomorrow, I'll go live for games and stuff as usual. But yeah, I'm gonna go, take a shower, go get some rest. Catch you guys later. Till next time, peace out.